Question 23, which is also question 4 on the higher paper. We're given a diagram which shows a straight line L1. We're told that another straight line, L2, is parallel to the straight line L1 and passes through the point 0, minus 5. We are asked to then find the equation of this second straight line, L2. What you're going to need to do first is find the gradient of the line L1. And remember, the gradient is equal to the change in y divided by the change in x. Once you've worked that out, we know that parallel lines have the same gradients. So the gradient of L2 is going to have to be the same. We're given the y-intercept, so that gives us the second half of the equation for the line L2. Pause the video and have a go at that now. Okay, to find the gradient then, we need to work out the change in y divided by the change in x for the line L1. Pick 2 points where it crosses the corner of a square, such as there, and we join those together with a triangle. Now we can see that y has gone up 2, whereas x has gone across 4. So the gradient of L1 is going to be 2 over 4, which we can simplify to 1/2. So we know that the equation of our line is now going to start with y equals 1/2 x, because the gradient of L2 is the same as L1 because they are parallel. We're then told that the y Question 23. We're given a grid with a line L1 drawn on. We are then told that another straight line, L2, is parallel to the line that we've been given. And it passes through the point 0, minus 5, which is our y-intercept. We are then asked to find the equation of the straight line L2. So, key information here. We know that it is parallel. Because it's parallel, the gradients are therefore equal. To find the equation of a line, remember the equation of a line we want in the form y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. We also need to remember how to calculate the gradient, which is found by dividing the change in the change in y, and dividing it by the change in x. There's all the information you need for this question. Find the gradient, then use that to form the equation in this format for the line L2. Pause the video and have a go at the question now. Okay, working out the gradient of the line L1, I'm going to pick 2 points on my line where it crosses the corner of a square, such as here and here. If I join those up and form a triangle, I can see that y has gone up 2, and in the x direction we've gone across 4. So the gradient will be 2 over 4, which is 1/2. So now I know that the equation of L2 starts with 1/2 x. n now being 1/2, we know the gradient, and we know the gradient of L2 is the same as L1 because they are parallel. Finally, we are told the y-intercept in the question is 0, minus 5. So all we need to add here is minus 5, which is the y-coordinate of that y-intercept.